Welcome back to the Film Room, episode 6. I think this was our most fun weekend. You know, watching every one of you comment on Instagram. We had our first viral reel.
Yeah,
that was pretty nice. Like something like 40K views.
Yeah.
A lot of comments.
Appreciate the support.
Yeah, thank you guys all for the follows. I think we got 26 followers from the reel, so we're really appreciative.
Big increase.
Keep commenting on our videos. You know, if you disagree, explain why you disagree. Keep hating on us. We love it. You know, once again, it brings traction to our channel. So
love the engagement.
Yeah, we really appreciate it for sure.
We're gonna get into some of the more fun comments we got. I think is gonna be our best reactions so far. So here we go. First, we kind of categorized them. Here are the ones by age. Sean Robertson said, "Clearly, wisdom comes with age." May not be wrong. We did get a lot of stuff
probably
wrong.
agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah,
we got bad takes.
You live, but you live and you learn. You know, and that's
Yeah.
the fun part about life. So.
We got a lot of comments calling us little boys. Like, you little boys should be so embarrassed, you know nothing. Aw, sweet little boys, you have so much to learn. Boys, your parents' basement isn't an apartment. This is a professional recording studio.
If you couldn't tell, I mean, look at how elite this is.
Like with the microphones,
and
camera setup.
I don't know what you think a little boy is, but we're all 17 years of age and on this, so.
Yeah.
You're a grown-ass man.
Grown-ass man talking about little kids.
Rutherford said, "Why the F are 13-year-olds without any body hair?" Andres, go to the... I have a lot of body hair, by the way. 13-year-olds without any body hair hosting an NFL podcast. The F is this. Go do your homework, children. We don't do our homework.
Hey, Rutherford.
We want to get
Rutherford, we were on your channel. You are the furthest thing from attractive.
Quite shocked. Quite shocked.
We don't do our homework because we're breaking out of the matrix, you know, but we're hosting an NFL podcast because we enjoy it. You know, we think it's something different. And when's the last time you see, you know, four 17-year-olds filming an NFL podcast? We think it's unique, and we're not just going to do our homework, you know. We're going to... Yeah, it's
do something different, something unique.
Branch out.
Brian Hildebrandt said, "This is why you should never listen to little boys."
Wow.
You sound like you're speaking from experience here. You've been listening to some little boys. I'd be more concerned about that.
Whoa there, Brian.
Will's Thrill, who's has been a repeat commenter from Will's Thrill. He said, "These guys' testicles haven't dropped yet." He spelled that wrong. I'll put it up. You're a grown man talking about...
But I can also testify that...
Yo. I might cut that out.
Definitely should, by the way.
Cut that out.
We got some comments like we should stick to video game podcasts. We got a few about puberty. Sea Talk Sports commented, "New rule: you have to hit puberty before being allowed to purchase podcast equipment." We did not purchase this equipment actually.
Free of charge.
It's all free. Yeah. So.
And I think most of us in this room have hopefully hit puberty, but once again, why are you
Get
so
in,
interested in
hopefully not, actually,
our puberty? You know?
Yeah, it's a little weird. Jared Amphoto said, "Lamau, a bunch of kids trying to talk about football with nothing to offer. You're like raisins in potato salad."
What a comparison.
I've actually
what does that even mean?
I've never heard that.
Never
tried.
Never tried
potato
that salad or had raisins in that.
Yeah. But once again, just a weird thing to say.
Yeah.
It looks like he was quite, you know, he quite enjoyed the video to comment. You like raisins and potato salad. He definitely thought about that.
He had to think
support
about that.
Yeah.
Appreciate the support.
I'm sure as he was typing it, the video was playing in the background, so we're getting more views.
Appreciate you,
We'll
Perfect.
take them.
Thank you, sir.
You're paying for my lunch, my potato salad.
Yeah. A bunch of people were talking about like we look like we're 14, we look like we're 15, and we think we know ball. We do know ball. We are football experts. Actually, Max and I played football. I was a quarterback, and now I break down film for a living.
Yeah, I see a lot of people say we've never been in a film room before, but definitely me and Ryan have, and I know Sasha and Gideon watch a lot of, you know, TikToks that break down film. You know, I've seen it multiple times on your For You page. So, once again, we look like 14 and 15. I think that's a good thing. You want to look younger, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
So, you know, when you're 70 and I'm 50, or I'm 70 as well, I look better than you. I look younger than you, and I mog you, basically. So,
exactly.
Once again, we love to hate. So, at the end, they're just compliments for us, really.
For sure.
Yeah, Lance Wilson Bistranen. What a name, Jesus Christ. I want to get that changed.
Terrible name right there.
He commented, "Puberty will help the real world."
Didn't help you, did it?
That's great. I think some of the most liked comments that were on that reel that went viral were about podcast equipment. 12 Quentin said 1,000% tariffs on podcasting equipment. That got 196 likes.
Funny comment.
That's pretty
Quentin.
funny.
100. Yeah, that was wow. That's crazy. 196.
Shout out
likes.
Quentin.
Roman Williams 28 commented, "They need their mics taken away from them. Come take them from me."
Yeah, you gonna do something, Roman?
Nathaniel Scott said, "They give anyone a mic nowadays. Yeah.
It's a free country. I
Yeah.
thought, you know?
I mean,
free speech.
Yeah, freedom of speech.
Yeah.
IMJ Uru said, why in the world does everybody feel like their voice needs to be heard? Newsflash, not everyone is made to make a podcast, little guys, especially when it's on a topic you've clearly not a clue on.
Little guys, I am Jay Uru. I guarantee you we are all taller than you.
I wonder why there's no profile picture here.
Yeah.
Scared or something?
And once again, we gotta be wrong to be right. So you know,
Exactly.
we're learning. It's a
Yeah.
learning process. So once again, we love the hate. Keep commenting, and
Great
we're not always
engagement.
gonna be right. So, and I think
Yeah.
we can all acknowledge that.
No one's going to be right.
And I think that's that's the beauty of this podcast. You know, you see our wrong predictions. Maybe a year from now, we're all right. So you
Yeah.
know, you'll see as that progresses.
Ethan Parker said, they be letting anyone have a podcast these days, I guess. Yeah,
Free country, yeah.
freedom of speech. There were a lot of repeat comments here, so those are just a few, but we like those comments. Keep commenting
Thank you.
those. Very, very funny. Now this is my favorite section. These are the comments that labeled Gideon as either a transitioning woman or a woman transitioning into a guy, or some sort of, on the spectrum of
Gideon,
love.
what are
Yeah,
your thoughts
I
on
mean-
that? Did those hurt you? I mean,
Yeah.
No, I think it's pretty funny. There was a lot of these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A
lot of
a lot of them. There were a lot
And
of
like,
them.
yeah.
I think that was the hook to our video. You know, a guy who maybe sounds a little like it's not. I think it's a superpower
great
almost.
thing.
Yeah, I think it's a
Yeah.
great
I
thing.
mean, I have a higher voice. I don't think it doesn't bother me that much. I
Like,
think
do a deep voice real quick.
like I should force a deep voice.
Just
Yeah,
do it,
yeah.
Like, what's up? Like,
I don't think that sounds as good.
yeah,
yeah,
I
no.
mean,
No,
it's
not
just a
natural.
natural voice. I'm not really ashamed of it. I don't try and deepen my voice. I know a lot of people do.
Yeah.
I don't know.
A lot of insecure people commenting
Definitely,
of Gideon.
definitely.
So let's just read some of that.
But just so you know, I'm a straight male. Always been a male as well.
yes,
Yeah.
that
all
we
right.
know of.
So far. Okay, Pete Papine 3 commented, bro's running on pure estrogen. And someone
are pretty
replied, B Hunks replied, for real, bro has a Karen voice. Can you picture? Close your eyes, sounds like a woman.
Yeah, these are. I like when people are like the next one saying like I sound like a middle-aged woman. I think these are pretty creative.
Yeah, now you could
comments.
be that one kid sounds like a middle-aged woman, and someone else commented, why does he have the voice of a 40-year-old woman?
Yeah. So yeah,
Once
my
again,
God.
Gideon, I think it's great.
No,
You
love
wouldn't
it.
be Gideon without your light voice. So
Yeah.
I love it. I take no offense to it at all. I
That's
think
great,
it's pretty
yeah.
funny.
Connor Davies commented, that dap at the beginning was zesty.
yeah.
That
Hit
wasn't
him with the dap, Sasha.
Yeah.
And, Gideon.
the zesty.
Yeah.
Hey, put it up to the camera, Zesty dap.
Yeah, that was like 3 weeks ago, but
Yeah.
someone
We
else
appreciate
Yeah.
the support.
someone
Colin.
else 3 weeks ago, Marky Mark 801 commented, that kid a girl that's transitioning, and Holly commented which one.
Oh wow.
Between
That's good.
the 4 of us.
Probably targeting me and Gideon there a little bit. I
Yeah.
probably have a little bit of a deeper voice than Gideon, but
Yeah.
both of us, in considerations with men commenting on this video, we probably have light voices. Once again, I like my light voice, and I hope I never change, and I hope Gideon never gets some weird thing to change his voice. I know,
Yeah.
with AI and technology, that could possibly be something that could occur.
In the future, yeah.
Yeah.
Alandris?
Alandris, this is a
What a terrible name, by the way. Let's get started. Are you a girl? I can't tell. Landris.
That's an ugly name.
Yeah.
he commented
It's probably abbreviated to AJ, is what I would
yeah,
assume.
yeah. This is some stupid name like that.
Some-
Can girl voice shut up from
Oh,
Alandris?
that's not very
there.
nice, Alandra.
Yeah, not very nice. stuff.
Make him shut up.
I'm sure there's some administration at a school that would not like to see that sort of comment.
Yeah.
Brett commented, one of them is a bit rainbow.
Yeah.
You have a
he-
problem with that, Brett?
I'm
Nice,
sure your
Sasha.
potential employer won't be very happy. Jacob SB3SU commented, bro, I thought that was a chick talking at the beginning. That seems like a genuine,
It was a
re-
hook for us, I think.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
why our
Yeah,
video
definitely,
took
For
off.
definitely.
sure.
Thank you, Gideon.
Yeah, I got you guys.
And then these were the most abundant comments. These were the idiot comments. So I'll just kind of speak. I mean, the best one here is from Drizzy Drake. Kid in the blue hoodie, Max, is unwatchable. He needs to stop leaving the house without his helmet.
That day, I can't remember what
a
video I
threat.
was on, but I definitely did leave the house without my helmet. I think I went 1 for 3 or
1 for
something.
3, yeah.
I got the
Rough
Rams right at least, but
Yeah.
definitely, if there wasn't a blizzard, and if Josh Allen, liked going to the AFC Championship game, I think I would have gone 100%. So, other than the Patriots game, I mean, Actually, no. If CJ Stroud just wanted to play like a normal quarterback, normal human being, I think it could have gone actually 4-0.
Yeah.
Clearly, the guy doesn't watch the game. So once again, Drizzy Drake, stay out of the comment section, please. Yep.
Sam G said that's what I call kids with no vision. I think we got a lot of these. There, that picture of Chris Collinsworth saying, "Now here's a guy that doesn't know ball." We got a lot of those. Those were good. Drew Walters said, "Might be the stupidest podcast ever."
But if it's the stupidest, it gets probably a lot of traction. So
Thank you for the view, Drew Walters.
Thank you very much. Run This Fade commented like the skeleton with the brain at the.
Is that possible? I'm not sure.
I don't think you're supposed to have a brain.
I've never seen that, but I guess I don't know.
Cooper Cup Worshipper 10 said, "Don't fold now. No edits from y'all N-words. Y'all hate it."
I got scared for
He's
a
a
second.
Seahawks fan.
I'm a Seahawks fan. I've always been in.
Once again, though, I'm confused. Like Cooper Cup lover, did he love him when he was on the Rams? Kind of a bandwagon.
Yeah, what's
shows
going
me a
on?
little bit, but I mean-
RJ Staten said this whole page is trash.
you commented on it, so clearly not.
Thank you,
you
sir.
know?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Blake Morissette just said idiots.
Thank you, Blake.
K Walker Pro said, "Now you can. You boys are so clueless. Go Hawks." These are your Seahawks fans.
These are my Seahawks fans.
What do you think?
Shout out you guys. Shout out.
Shout out. Wow.
Yeah,
These
shout
guys
I'm calling you
clearly-
stupid as
Calling
well.
you
by the way.
Shout out
stupid.
Blake. Shout out Blake.
Omar P707 commented, "Effing spazzes." Is that a slur? I don't know. Is that
Spazzes?
okay to say?
Spazzes
Yeah.
is like
That's okay to say.
like
It's
spazzy?
Like
Okay.
you're a little
Yeah.
spazzy. I'm a little spazzy. I think everyone in this room is a little spazzy.
Yeah. Kevin Bacon said, "These kids don't know ball."
We do know ball.
We do
We'll
know
show
ball.
it though soon.
Yeah,
you know?
you'll see.
We obviously we got so many wrong that. Have you seen that TikTok where it's like
Miles
he got
Morales.
a 0%, but he knew all
Yeah,
the wrong
the Miles
answers?
Morales
Exactly.
thing.
In
So
order
if
to
you
get
think
them
about it
all
like
wrong.
that,
At a
we
point
got them
where
all
we're
wrong.
choosing the wrong one.
Yeah,
But also, I
exactly.
think that one take, you guys are watching this from that one Seahawks take. That doesn't define that we are just completely stupid and don't know ball. I think you guys are overreacting like crazy.
You got to listen to the whole
Seahawks fans
podcast
are-
and what we
Yeah.
talk
Rowdy.
about in our analytical breakdowns and why we make the decisions we make.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And
Full
at-
episodes
and at
out
the
on
end of the
YouTube.
There's
day-
logical reasoning.
We are expert analysts for a reason. So.
Yeah.
Certified.
Listen up,
I mean,
guys.
these
Legit.
half of these people are probably Seahawks
There's a reason
fans.
why we got offered to be on ESPN.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. We turned it down because we're just too humble. But
Yeah.
We want to start our own thing, the film room.
Yeah, of
I think
course.
it's going well. Almost at 100 on Instagram.
Yeah. Maniac Mike 82 commented, "Haha, shit analyst."
Maniac Mike. Are you angry, Maniac?
Oh, he's a maniac.
But he finds us funny, and I think that's so good. We want to be funny. We want to
Yeah.
entertain. But it is a little hurtful, Obviously, we're not taking anything, too close to the soul. But once again, thank you for the comment.
Chase SB24 commented, "Kid sounds like he doesn't know what he's talking about." Yeah, there were a lot of those. Andrew Fayak.
Once again, kids typically don't know what they're talking about. So,
Yeah.
why listen unless you want a little funny
Yeah.
laugh? But yeah.
Yeah. These kids do not know ball at all. Javatsan
How about
commented.
that is Max's dad?
Havatan
Shout out Max's dad.
Shout out Max's dad.
commented, "These kids have the worst track record in all of Instagram class. We might have the worst track record."
Even people
Max
from within are
especially.
Yeah.
Max, especially Max, but once again, Miles Morales. I know all the wrong answers, so I'm technically
Exactly.
100% if you really think about it.
Kenyon Hale 2019 commented, "You would think after being wrong the first two times, they would stop making themselves look like idiots, but let him embarrass himself."
Let
I
us
mean,
embarrass ourselves.
Yeah,
You
we're
got to go all in
absolutely
with the take. If I
Exactly.
can't envision Sam Darnold lifting up the Lombardi Trophy in the divisional round, I have to ride that in the championship round and in the Super Bowl.
Agree.
So
Yep.
I'm gonna ride my take all the way.
Agree.
Consistency.
Yeah.
And then Earl Mook commenting, "Y'all don't know ball." Just very
Who's the
basic.
guy that commented that last one, by the way?
Earl
Earl
Mook?
Mook.
No, Kenyon Hale. Kenyon
Kenyon
Hale's a
Hale?
traitor. I wouldn't trust him to even be my friend.
Might be
'cause
a woman.
He'd betray you. Maybe be a woman. I'm not sure.
Kenyon?
Terrible name once again. Let's switch that immediately.
All right, now we're gonna get into some news from around the league. A lot has happened, even though it's post Super Bowl. A lot of stuff has happened. First, CJ Stroud trade rumors.
Interesting.
You think they should?
They should pull that trigger.
No,
CJ
they
Stroud's a
should not.
bum.
Yeah?
They should keep
They
him.
could probably get a
absolutely
first
keep
round
CJ
pick,
Stroud.
maybe, for him. Dude, CJ Stroud's a bum. I mean, if you
CJ
looked
Stroud
at
is
that
not a
Patriots
bum.
game, if Davis Mills would have started that game, they would be
could've
sitting
won.
here in the championship game. CJ Stroud has clearly fallen off, and I think they could get a lot of value for him. To let that defense down the way he did, there's no excuses. You don't have one excuse. Not one excuse.
You're not gonna get.
You don't have one
value for him
excuse.
right now.
You don't have one excuse. I'm just saying you should
sell-
get
to sell
I know.
low.
Sell low. You.
That's dumb though. You don't sell
Yeah,
low. You
gotta-
sell
gotta
high.
buy low,
I think
sell high.
you're gonna have to sell even lower after this next year when he gets benched. Frankly, I really do. Midway, halfway through the season, I think he's gonna get benched for whoever the backup is, which is probably gonna be Davis Mills. I really think they should get rid of him now. Like they should take their loss. You know, when you invest in
where do you think
stocks,
would be a good fit?
Yeah.
the Jets.
Ooh. I mean, I feel like he'd just do even worse.
He'd
there.
do terrible.
Like,
I'm just saying the Jets need a quarterback. so
I
you
don't
want a
think they
quarterback.
should
They do.
keep
They
him.
do need
I
a
think
quarterback.
the team especially really loves him. You saw Will Anderson after that.
What about the Steelers? You think he'd do well in the Steelers?
Will Howard, bro.
There's a
Yeah, I
chance.
believe in Will Howard. I'm a Will Howard enthusiast.
CJ Stroud's his career's over. Like, forget about it. Like, there's no like,
All
bro.
right,
No,
this
he'll
guy's,
have
this
it.
guy's
There's-
ruining our track record.
There's
once
clearly,
again.
there's clearly
What are you talking about?
a quarterback doesn't play that bad, and you know, there's clearly trauma in the playoffs for him after what the Patriots defense
I mean,
did
he's
to him.
won a playoff game like 3 years
He
in a row.
hasn't.
Yeah.
By the way,
He has.
he hasn't.
Yes.
He has.
He hasn't.
Okay,
Oh,
the
he has.
defensive team has.
He
Either way.
hasn't.
Either way.
AJ Brown
Another,
traded
yeah.
was- I think they should. I think they should
Yeah?
trade AJ
Yeah.
Brown. Yeah. Too much discontent within the
Yeah,
organization.
I think.
He wants out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like Sasha, there's a disconnection between Jalen Hurts and AJ Brown right now, and Nick Sirianni. I don't think he loves Nick Sirianni, and I think you can get a lot for him. Even
Yeah.
though you know he kind of sold, some could say the Eagles, the
Yeah.
game against the Niners, but trade him high.
I think a good fit, Patriots. I think Patriots are a great fit for AJ Brown.
Maybe the
Diggs and Brown.
Titans reunion.
Back to
Maybe.
Titans.
Ooh,
That could
with
be
Dable,
very
Cam
interesting.
Ward.
That'd
That
be
would be
interesting.
interesting. What about the Chiefs? You got Patrick Mahomes, a real like wide receiver one, especially with
Yeah.
you know
Well,
Rasheed
we're
Rice.
going to talk about the Chiefs receivers,
Yeah.
receiving options in a little bit, but
Yeah.
I think if the Chiefs pull the trigger, that could be really good. But I don't think Mahomes needs elite. I think he just needs really fast receivers.
Yeah.
And AJ Brown obviously is pretty fast, but he's a different type of play style. I've never seen.
He has the fast receivers right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, of
Worthy,
course, but
yeah.
I've never really seen like him succeed with a receiver like AJ Brown. It's typically the small
Yeah.
ones like Tyreek Hill,
yeah,
Rasheed
just super
Rice.
speedy
He
guys.
wasn't small, but super speedy and less physical.
I think the Niners could use him.
Yeah, after
I mean,
Brendan
I
Ayuk.
think,
Yeah.
I mean, what
That's
happened
right.
and
to Brendan
Juwan,
Ayuk,
and
by the
Juwan
way?
Jennings is
Brandon
leaving.
Ayuk.
The Niners are in need of a receiver.
Yeah. I mean, McCaffrey's a receiver.
Yeah.
Just feed McCaffrey. But yeah, another weird thing: the Bears are planning to move to
Terrible.
Indiana.
Soldier Field. I love that.
Really weird.
Yeah, that's
What
an
is the
iconic
benefit?
stadium.
Super weird.
What's up,
Like,
Indiana?
what is in Indiana?
No.
The Indiana Hoosiers, I guess. But other than that, you know, I would hate to live in Indiana. Let me tell you.
I don't know
Hopefully,
about
this
that.
doesn't come back to bite me when I'm the head coach of, a team in Indiana. But
Yeah.
yeah,
I was talking about the Chiefs receivers. Rasheed Rice hit
Oh
with the
my
domestic
God.
abuse
I mean,
lawsuit.
He
What
can't
is he
catch a
doing?
break, dude.
I can't
Well,
catch
it's
a
his
break.
fault.
I know. Well, I
dude.
know. I'm not defending him. I'm like, I didn't
Well,
mean
once
it like
again,
that.
Well, we
I'm
don't know.
just
We don't
saying,
know
like,
100% what happened, but he really can't catch a break. And
Yeah.
we're not saying this happens all the time, but a lot of times people get accused. Athletes get accused
Well, I mean,
of
who
certain
knows?
things that
Who
haven't
knows
happened.
what
Who
he's done?
knows? Once again, maybe he
Yeah.
beat the shit out of his wife. I don't know, but
It's possible.
yeah, it's possible for sure.
Tyreek Hill
Tyreek
released.
Hill released.
I think
Could we see a Chiefs reunion?
if
I
Tyreek
could.
Hill,
Yeah, I could.
I could.
which with a dislocated knee and torn everything in his, he
Yeah.
tore every, he just broke every
It
bone
was
in
like
his knee.
completely sideways.
If he returns to prime Tyreek Hill, I think he should have a reunion with the Chiefs, and that they're Super Bowl bound if Tyreek Hill goes to the Chiefs. Prime Tyreek Hill,
Yeah, for sure.
Will he recover
He's getting
well? I
older
don't
now.
know.
He's like
He
32.
got dislocated knee and just tore everything in his knee. I mean, his knee is so screwed up. That It's going to be really tough to get back to prime Tyreek Hill. His speed, his speed is, his game.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he beats defenders with, and having a knee injury like that can definitely affect your speed. So
Yeah.
we'll see if he's able to get back. Do you guys know if he's gonna come back for week 1?
It's a great question. I do not. He got injured in week 6, right?
Yeah,
something
I
around that.
doubt it, to be honest.
He could be back for week 1, but even then, I mean, it's like you see
He'll be
with-
slow
with a lot
because
of injury. Yeah,
he'll probably
they
miss a
come
lot
back
of the
slower.
off season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, touching on the Dolphins, do they get rid of Tua?
Dude, they just released everyone.
Yeah, they're cleaning.
Bradley
house.
Chubb, I
yeah.
think is his name.
They,
Yeah.
released
Yeah.
Bradley
He's a great
Chubb.
player
They want to get
too.
rid of Minka too, right?
Yeah, they're
So-
looking to trade him.
They need to get rid of Tua because
They should.
But what do? You get rid
Quinn,
of all
you-
these.
I
all these
think-
I was a
players.
Tua defender when he first had that crazy comeback against the Ravens a couple years back. I don't know if you guys remember
Thank
that.
you, Tua, for that, by the way.
Yeah,
if you're
that was
watching.
legendary. I actually had him in fantasy.
Oh, wow.
And
It's his
now
time.
It's his time to move on.
I
Be a
think the
backup.
concussion
The
honestly really
concussions.
messed him up.
Yeah.
But I think teams kind of figured it out. You can't really throw the ball that far
Yeah.
down the field,
Yeah, it is not.
And he's
that big.
carried
Yeah.
by HN, just speedy and a
Yeah.
great
They have the
offensive mind
fastest
behind
guys.
him.
Yeah.
And the Miami Dolphins almost made a push for the playoffs this season.
Yeah.
winning being the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah,
you know,
they had a
making
little
Tua said he
run.
wanted
Yeah,
to
they had
go
a
play in
little run for
Jerusalem.
sure,
They had
and
a
then-
4-0 run. And
Yeah,
the
exactly.
Steelers ended that run. So
Yeah, once again, Steelers ended it, and we see. Never mind. Let's not touch on that. Continue.
all right, we're gonna go into a segment here. Stay silent until you hear a running back better than Kenneth Walker. All right.
Yep.
First up, Cam Scadabo, Brees Hall, Bucky Irving, Ashton Genty, Kyron Williams, Chase Brown. I love Chase Brown. No?
Wait, you're voting yourself out for that?
I mean, yeah, I like Chase. I'd rather have Chase Brown on my team than Kenneth
Maybe the
Walker.
worst take I've seen ever. but
No.
let's continue.
You guys don't understand the receiving value that Chase Brown adds. But either way, we're going to continue.
Continue.
James Cook. Josh Jacobs. Saquon Barkley.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're out at
I
Saquon?
can't do it at Saquon. I can't.
Ooh.
I think Saquon's better.
Okay. I mean, I guess he had a pretty terrible season, though.
I just can't overlook the 2,000 yards.
He's getting old.
Derrick Henry. Devon A-Chain.
Yeah, Devon Achan's miles better than Kenneth Walker will ever be. Sasha,
You're still in?
Sasha, can you explain, oh my, this guy.
All right, he's staying silent. All right.
Comment if you agree with Sasha. If you do, let's just delete the comment right away, actually.
Jonathan Taylor. These delusional Seahawks fans.
Yeah,
Okay,
I got Jonathan Taylor. I got
okay,
Jonathan
good.
Taylor.
Finally, good.
Kenneth Walker, I mean, he
Okay, this
showed
is
what
getting
he's
annoying
about.
now because
He's
the
shown
guy-
what he's about.
The guy said
This playoff run, I mean, the second Charbonnet leaves, this guy goes for like 130 yards every single game. That's
Definitely,
If
he was
he has
holding
a
him
full
back.
season
Yeah.
like that, he's better than
I was
Jonathan
saying that,
Taylor.
but you're saying, "Oh, Zach
Yeah,
Charbonnet's
no,
good.
it was a
Zach Charbonnet's
blessing.
good.
Yeah,
Zach
Zach
Charbonnet's
is
good.
That
Zach
injury
Charbonnet."
was a
He's not a
blessing.
bad player. And the only
Him
reason,
and I hate to say it, him getting the injury to end his season is the reason the Seahawks won the Super Bowl,
That's not
and
true.
it was a
I mean-
blessing in disguise. And I said
For
that to
sure.
Sasha, and he's like, "How terrible! Why
The
would you ever say
reason-
that?
the
How
re-
terrible! Why would you ever
Okay,
say
well,
that?
let me
How
speak.
terrible! Why would you ever say that?"
Fun, always
It
fun.
was a blessing in disguise. Once again, continue. I'm speaking, so I'm not just gonna stop my speaking
Well, I
to
was
let you
speaking.
speak. Once again, speak. Speak your nonsense. Speak your propaganda.
The only reason the Seahawks came this far was because Zach Charbonnet played the whole season. Kenneth Walker would not have been healthy. He was perfectly
That's
healthy the whole
speculative.
playoff
That's
run.
all speculation.
I agree. I'm on Sasha's side.
Wait,
with
what are
this one.
you
I mean,
talking about?
The Seahawks would not be the same.
This
without
isn't an
Charbonnet.
argument. I'm just stating a fact here.
No, I think you're wrong.
The injury
I'm with
was a
Sasha.
blessing in disguise.
I
It's
disagree.
not true.
I think maybe a blessing in disguise for
Charbonnet was
Kenneth
getting
Walker
carries-
himself,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
not for the
Kenneth
team.
Walker's gonna get paid now.
Yeah.
I think
I
for the
think-
team as well. Did you see
Yeah.
what Kenneth Walker did in
Kenneth
the
Walker
3
is
games
a
he
blessing
started?
for the Seahawks. Yeah,
Okay.
not the fact that
I'm not
Charbonnet.
arguing that.
Obviously.
No,
Nice statement.
No,
Let's
no,
continue.
that's
Oh,
that's a terrible take.
Yeah,
What?
Because
the injury
why?
was a
Because
blessing
the
in
Seahawks
disguise?
with Charbonnet and Kenneth Walker,
Was
the
there-
Seahawks were still able to get the 1 seed.
I'm
They were
asking,
still the
I'm
best
asking you a
team in
question.
the NFL.
Let me ask you a question. Was the run game better when Kenneth Walker was a starter and getting more snaps? Than,
It was both
was the run game better in
phenomenal.
those 3 games? Which one was better?
The run game has been good.
Yeah.
Which one was better?
I think that there's been game. I think
they
that-
utilize
I think it
it
goes
a lot.
hand in
Once
hand.
again,
It's
Once
so
again,
obvious.
It's
No,
so
it's
obvious.
not.
It's so
Once
obvious.
It's
again,
not.
can't answer
Maybe
the
in the
question.
Super Bowl that was their
I
best
bring up
performance,
a
but they
good-
had some
I
good
bring up a good
performances
point,
in
and
the regular
you
You
only-
season.
the
only
loss.
think the run game was better because Kenneth Walker got all the yards.
Yeah.
Before it was
No.
just them
He-
combining
no,
for that
he
amount
was
of yards.
playing
I never saw Zach
better.
Charbonnet
Yeah,
break
he
a
was
60-yard
he was playing
touchdown.
better than he was this season.
Charbonnet was
Yeah, he
awesome.
The
in
run
red
game
zone.
wasn't
And he
as
was getting
explosive
carries.
though. The run game was not as explosive.
Well-
it wasn't as
well, look.
it was the run game was used up to set up the pass. In those last 3 games where Kenneth Walker started, the run game was a serious threat.
They
Like a
didn't even need to
serious
set up the
threat.
passes. They were just
Yeah.
running the ball and it
They were
worked.
running the ball down the Patriots' throat.
Charbonnet was
Down the
awesome
Rams'
in the
throat.
red zone.
Kenneth
That's
Walker
where
ran
Seahawks
the ball
couldn't
Okay,
down
do
the
it
congrats.
Rams.
in the
Kenneth
Super
Walker
Bowl.
would have a 90-yard play.
I
to
know,
get him
but
down to the
Charbonnet was
5-yard
good in the
line.
red zone.
Was
That's
the
what
run
I'm
game-
saying.
carries for 5
was the-
yards.
Charbonnet was great in the
Okay,
red
I'm
zone.
asking you. I'm not saying Zach
He had
Charbonnet.
12
is good, but I'm
touchdowns.
You
just
could
saying.
put Max there, and he would have done
Yes.
the same
No
as Zach
chance.
Charbonnet in the red zone.
Yes.
This is why
Wait,
I make these comments.
wait. One
This is why I
second.
make these comments.
One
Exactly.
second. Wait, one
Max
second.
is a former
One
middle
second.
linebacker.
Max
by
is
the way.
second.
stupid.
Once again, was the
Max
run
is
game better in
stupid.
those 3 playoff games or the whole season? Answer that question. Obviously,
It's probably
It's a little-
by a little bit the playoffs, but
thank
that
you.
doesn't
Let's
mean
move
that
on.
it's because
Let's move on.
Charbonnet got
Blessing
hurt.
in disguise.
We're gonna move
I bring
on.
a good
That's
point.
bad.
Wait,
That's
hold
such
on.
a
You-
bad-
you
Ladies
thought-
and
you thought
gentlemen,
it was
I agree
Saquon?
with you. Max has zero ball knowledge.
He got
I
out
agree
at
with you.
Saquon.
Just like we
Yeah.
all have zero ball knowledge.
I don't know how I feel about Saquon. Had a
I
pretty
think
terrible season.
He
this
did have a
year.
terrible season. Maybe, to be honest,
He's getting old.
if I do going into next season, I might rather have Kenneth Walker. I just think that it's just so hard to say that like Kenneth Walker's better than Saquon. It just feels so
Yeah,
unnatural.
that feels really wrong.
Yeah.
Do you think it's because of the Eagles' offensive coordinator that he
I think
struggled,
so.
or is he just having
Terrorist.
regression?
Clear terrorist.
Patullo?
Yeah, Patullo was awful, and
He got hired somewhere. I forget where.
Really?
he did. He got
That's
hired as a
insane.
passing game coordinator. I don't know where.
not
Okay,
sure.
wow.
Some-
I mean,
I don't
poor
know. I
franchise.
actually don't
Yeah.
remember.
It's a terrible idea.
Terrorist once again. Just
Yeah.
wanna-
All right. Now we're gonna go into our next segment. Wide receivers here. Stay silent until you hear. Whew, English is hard. Stay silent until you hear a
You were,
wide
sorry to
receiver.
interrupt you. You were speaking a lot of Spanish beforehand, so.
That's true. I was speaking a lot of Spanish, so that kind of trips me up
Yeah.
there. Yeah, I'm bilingual.
Soy de
Sí, pues,
España.
eres de
Soy
España,
soy de
entonces.
Madrid.
Yo he aprendido en escuela por 10
Sí.
años, sí.
Sí, 10 años.
Pero,
Y sabes
está
que he
bien.
preguntado a la señora Escarpeta García ayer de Andrés y Ryan Davidoff.
Trilingual, actually.
What's
all
the
right.
third one?
Hebrew.
Can you speak some?
I'm
I
trying
can speak
as well.
Aramaic for you, actually.
Just speak. you.
Majorilet.
What does that mean?
Giovanni, that means like how are you basically.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice.
My Aramaic. It's technically a dead language, so there's definitely no Aramaic fans. Either way, wide receivers now. Stay silent until you hear a wide receiver better than JSN. Devontae Adams, George Pickens, Rams fan. Amon-Ra St. Brown, CeeDee Lamb, Nico Collins, Drake London, AJ Brown, Puka Nacua.
Obviously, I'm going to be talking
He's a
about.
Rams fan.
Puka Nacua is the best receiver in the NFL. Puka is the best receiver in football.
Yeah. All right. You guys are still in the game. Jamar Chase.
Yes.
Yeah?
Jamar's
Better than JSN? All right. Justin Jefferson.
No. JSN is the best wide receiver in the league, and it's not close.
You're joking.
It's not close.
He's better than Justin Jefferson and Jamar
He's
Chase.
better than Justin Jefferson and Jamar
That's
Chase.
ridiculous.
JSN is going to be a future
Okay,
first ballot.
this
That's
is-
ridiculous.
He's shown what he's about this year.
I just want to say something. This
And
guy
it-
has had one good year, right?
Okay, yeah. He's had a way
I'm a
better
Rams
year
fan, and
than
I can
anyone.
recognize Puka Nacua is not the best receiver in football. My ranking would probably be Jamar Chase at number 1. With Justin Jefferson, it's tough because if he had an elite quarterback,
Yeah.
I think it'd be a lot different. I think Puka's number 2. I think Justin Jefferson's 3. I think Jason's 4. He's had one good year. If he has a really good year next year, then you can put him into that number 1 conversation. But you can't base a guy off just
You don't
one
think
good
he's in the
year.
number 1 conversation right now?
I mean,
No.
he had the best
That's
season
ridiculous.
last year, but he's
No, he
not the
didn't.
number.
Oh yeah, like last year.
Yeah, like this year.
Therefore, he is the best wide
He was a
receiver
wide
right now.
receiver.
He's not the
No.
best wide receiver.
No, I
though.
disagree.
I mean,
he had the
he
best
currently
season.
is
I,
the
no,
best wide receiver.
Jamar
No.
Chase is better.
Jamar Chase is miles
put up
better.
1,400 yards
With
without
Joe
a
Burrow.
yeah.
Browning
With Joe
at quarterback,
Flacco,
and
dude.
Flacco.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fossil
and they're high
Flacco.
volume quarterbacks. What's Sam Darnold? A very
Chase
low
Browning?
volume quarterback.
Browning was not a high volume quarterback.
Yeah.
Joe
I
Flacco
don't even
is.
know.
And that team has that team had no O-line. They couldn't get the run game going
Yeah.
at the start of the
Zach
season. They
Taylor
were terrible.
was not
Yeah.
calling, his
Jamar
best
Chase.
games.
Okay, Jamar Chase did not have a better season than Jason.
And Justin
I'm not
Jefferson.
saying that.
We're not
No,
saying
we're
that.
not
Yeah.
saying that. We're just saying he's the better receiver.
Okay, stop whining, Max.
I'm not whining.
Well, hold on. Would you say that Justin Jefferson is a better wide receiver than George Pickens?
Yes.
Who had the better
but
year?
George Pickens had a much better year than Justin
It's
Jefferson.
true, yeah.
And you
Like,
can make
not
an
as-
argument that
I mean,
CeeDee
Justin
Lamb.
Jefferson that's different. He had-
By the way, we're
he had-
slandering CeeDee Lamb a
He had
lot.
J.J.
You
McCarthy.
can
Yeah,
easily
we're
make
overlooking
CeeDee Lamb
Lamb.
is one of the best
I
receivers in the
agree.
NFL. I think he's better than JSN.
He had an injury this year.
I'd wait to start a franchise right now. Super Bowl contenders. I'd rather have CeeDee Lamb as my receiver than JSN.
That's ridiculous.
That's not
I
crazy.
like
It's not
that.
crazy to
I
say
like
that.
take.
I'd also rather have Puka Nacua. He can block, he can run, and he can, he's not the best at separation, but man, the catches that he makes are absolutely elite. And I think if he
Yeah.
really focuses this offseason, he's going to be the clear number 1.
He's not focused this offseason.
So far, he's definitely not
He
been
has
focused.
not been focused at all this
spiraling this
offseason.
offseason.
Yeah, he is. I need to have a conversation with him.
Yeah. you
Hopefully-
really need to talk to him.
Yeah, for sure.
It's kind of the same thing with like George Pickens, where he can't separate that much, but he can catch everything and throw it.
Wait, so Sasha, if you had to start a franchise right now, the one receiver you would take is JSN over any other receiver?
Probably Justin Jefferson, to be honest. But
I agree. I think
Honestly, I don't know if I'd take Justin Jefferson.
No,
Who
I
would you
wouldn't.
take?
I'd
He's-
take
Jamar.
This is tough.
When you factor in everything, like
Jay Jettis is good, but
you think about injuries too. Jamar had a major injury last year. Justin Jefferson also had a major injury, or Jamar had injury 2 years ago. Puka had his, roundabout with injuries.
Yeah.
Jason hasn't really had injuries.
yeah,
Exactly.
that's a good thing.
CeeDee Lamb
It's a
also had
great
injuries.
thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
It's
if
coming.
you're
I'll
building
tell you
around a
that.
guy-
It's not.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's coming for every player.
coming.
It's inevitable, bro.
It's
What
not
are you talking?
inevitable.
It's not.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
There's
Name
no
a player.
Not for
there's-
Tyler Lockett. Tyler Lockett
Yeah.
doesn't get injured.
Well,
but
yeah,
Tyler
he doesn't
goes
take a
down.
tackle.
Yeah,
Similar-
Tyler Lockett just
similar
falls like a
plays.
little
Yeah.
paint,
Yeah.
dude. Like,
Yeah.
talking about here.
All right.
Lockett's better all time than Puka Nacua. It's not close.
Tyler Lockett's better all time than Puka Nacua.
100%.
Well, I guess maybe right
Million-
now because he played more
1,000,000%.
seasons. Give it in 4 seasons. Will he be better all time than
I
Puka Nacua?
disagree with that take, by
There's
the
a
way.
chance.
Puka has done way more than Tyler Lockett has ever
For
done in his
sure.
career.
No.
Well, on a per season basis,
Has
yes.
Tyler Lockett ever led?
Overall, no.
Has Tyler Lockett ever even done it? What's the most receiving Tyler Lockett has had in a season?
Probably like 980.
No, he's
What
had
is
a
his ball
thousand.
knowledge? What are you talking
Actually,
about?
I'm asking.
He
I
was
don't
never.
know.
He
like
was never the.
1,400.
He was never the one on the
Okay,
Seahawks.
but that's a
though.
regular
What do
Puka
you-
season.
He was never the one on the Seahawks.
No, he was. He
No,
was.
no, no.
Yes, he was.
Baldwin,
Baldwin
Baldwin and
was.
Ricardo.
But there was
Yeah,
a
with
period.
Tyler
There was a
Lockett.
period
And
where
then
it
when
was
Metcalf-
Lockett.
And
Metcalf
wait,
came
wait,
back.
wait.
Lockett had a
okay,
great year.
when Lockett was the number 1 receiver, where were you guys?
Where were
Doing
we?
Yeah,
nothing.
where were you
Seattle.
guys?
Never went in the playoffs.
We were
Like
in Seattle.
in the
Never-
playoffs.
never
though. You know
went
what I
deep in
mean?
the
Stop being an
playoffs.
idiot.
Yeah.
Where were you guys? Because you guys were nowhere to be seen. So obviously he's not a
The
wide
second
receiver
he
one.
left, he went to the Super
Tyler
Bowl.
Lockett's without a doubt better all time than Puka Nacua, and that's not
That's
debatable
disgusting.
Okay,
not
but
debatable at all.
but in 4 years.
Sure.
No,
I'm
I'm
saying
not
right now.
saying.
I'm
I
saying
say
right now.
right now Puka's better. Puka's
That's
has had a
ridiculous.
better year statistically, and in the playoffs. Or no, Tyler Lockett has won a Super Bowl, but right? No, he hasn't. He left.
He never won the
right.
Super Bowl.
He never left.
He came
He got-
the year
yeah,
after.
they won the
and
Super
then-
Bowl. Yeah. So he's had more postseason success than Tyler Lockett, and he's had a
That's
better
not
statistical
true.
year. Of
That's
course.
not
Of
true.
course he has. Yeah.
Tyler Lockett has been to the Super Bowl. Has Puka?
No. But
Exactly.
okay.
So therefore, he is not.
I'm wrong. Yeah, I'm wrong. I can recognize when I'm wrong. But he still has had a better statistical year than Tyler Lockett has ever had.
That's
I
ever
think
had,
I
yeah.
think 2
2
more
years,
years,
3
of
years.
Puka's trajectory, he's better all the time.
Yeah.
Not
Puka-
even close. What are you guys talking about? He's better now.
Maybe
I
a
mean,
year. Maybe a year
Not
to be
better.
honest.
Maybe half a season. Maybe.
I mean, Puka's pace is like
Yeah.
so much better than
Yeah, for
Lockett's.
sure.
And Puka's
Whatever.
been consistently like
Yeah.
a top 5 receiver in the NFL. Tyler Lockett never
Yeah,
was
but
really at
Tyler
that
Lockett,
point.
Right, as I'm saying, it's all
Okay,
time,
okay.
all-time Tyler Lockett is better right now.
Okay, well, I could say that about like some random
Sure
wide
you can,
receiver
and
three
I
on
said
a.
it. I just said it.
Okay, who's
Oh,
better?
yeah.
Who's better? Who's better? Caleb, who's had a better career? Joe Flacco? Actually, no, because Joe Flacco used to be good. I
Joe
forgot.
Flacco.
Super
Bowl.
Yeah,
he was
Joe-
him.
Yeah.
Let's just move on.
Were you gonna say
I'm tired.
Caleb Williams?
Yeah.
Well,
That was
okay. How about this?
terrible.
How about this?
I know, I
Like,
realized that.
shoot. Let me think of like some random Steelers receiver. Mike Wallace, who has won a Super Bowl.
Nope.
Is he better all time than Justin Jefferson?
No.
Justin Jefferson has
What do
had
you mean?
like 4 good years. No, he's not.
Just
He won a super. Mike Wallace won a
okay,
Super
but has
Bowl.
he ever been like all pro?
Justin Jefferson had like
I-
No.
1,900
Wait, has
yards.
Tyler Lockett ever been All Pro? Has he ever made a Pro
I don't
Bowl?
think
Or
so.
I think he's
Yes,
made a
he's
Pro
made
Bowl,
a-
Yes.
but he's never been All Pro.
Pro Bowl's a popularity.
I think Puka was All
contest.
Pro this year.
I mean, if Miles
He
Garrett
was.
can make
Puka
a Pro
was
Bowl,
all pro
then-
this
Just
year.
saying. Yeah, but what are you talking about? This guy's an idiot. Tyler Lockett better than Puka Nakua all time.
Okay,
Idiot.
next.
All right,
Watch the
that.
comments flame you again.
I don't care. You're an idiot for that.
No, we like when the comments flame.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah,
it's
we
good
like that.
engagement.
I
It's
like
great
that.
engagement.
Flame
But the thing is
I
we
really
only
do.
see Seahawks Glazers in the comments, so they'll probably
Yeah.
glaze, Sasha some more.
Yeah. All
Sure
right.
they aren't under that desk over there.
That
You don't
will
get
wrap
it?
it up
This
for
guy's a
episode-
hater.
I mean, obviously I
Oh my
get
God,
it.
this guy's a
Obviously, I get it.
hater, bro.
Is this a PG-13 podcast right now?
Yeah.
It's a PG-17.
PG unsure. It's PG unsure.
It's for 17 plus.
Yeah. Either way, that will wrap it up for episode 6 of the Film Room podcast. Thank you, everybody. This was a very fiery episode. Keep commenting. We love the comments, so keep commenting, whether it's hate. If you have something nice to say, say it. If you don't have something nice to say, also say it.
Yep. And once again, next week, hopefully we have a special guest on the
Yeah.
podcast. We're still trying to work that out, but we're really excited for that, and we're really excited to show you guys, what we're about. This
Yeah.
is just the
Yeah.
start of the Film Room.
So stay
sir.
tuned.
Yeah. Thank you guys.
See you.
Bye.